want some money?
Hello and welcome to the new episode of Jess Bets. I'm Jess and this is Jenny. Jenny, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was lovely. Trish hosted a small number of people within the CDC guidelines. It was a lot of fun and nice to get out of the house.
Well,
How was yours?
I won't call Dr. Fauci on you.
Fauci. Fauci.
Fauci. Fauci.
I think, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
a
the
C.
hair straightener.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a hair straightener?
Chi.
Oh, Chi, yeah. Fauci.
More regular.
Mine was good. Pretty low key. I bought Family Feud for Christmas. So just so we have something to do.
Okay,
you know,
Steve Harvey in the home.
Love Steve Harvey. I think I'm going to try to be the MC. Try to act like him.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Did you watch Charles Barkley play golf on Friday?
Hell no.
Man, you missed out. He was very good. I think we're on the same level, which makes
You
me
think
feel.
you're as good at golf as Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't
Maybe
think
that's
I don't think
why-
he's very good,
Thank
but he
you.
just played like amazing.
Okay.
What else do we have? Oh, Undoing. That is,
Yeah, what do you
huge.
think about the season or the series? Oh, well, I guess it's not the series. It could be season 2.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
don't
know.
know yet.
Series or season finale. Spoiler alert's coming. I liked it. I liked that it was the guy just because, that was the person I really wasn't expecting it to be. Like, they did a good job of that. I thought at one point it was every
person?
single person
Yeah.
on that show. And I thought the ending was a little bit interesting about how it just kind of went into this car chase with a helicopter and how this woman just happened to have a personal helicopter there. Like,
Well, they're rich as fuck.
well,
Like,
I know,
they have,
but like,
everything.
how realistic is that?
I know,
That they
that's
just
true.
like appeared.
Yeah.
And then she comes running on the bridge, and then he just like gets off. Like that's what's gonna,
I know, like, he's a sociopath. I actually thought it was him, like, 8 out of 10 times.
Mhm.
On that show, I was, like, really big into, like, I hate this guy. Because I thought he was just, like, creepy as fuck. But,
Well, he was.
yeah. But you really did, like, I mean, the show was awesome. It made you think every single person
Yeah.
could have been the, like, murderer. Like,
Yeah.
you weren't ever sure. And then I also loved Nicole Kidman when I literally thought the blonde friend the entire time was
Same.
a shitty friend
I
and was,
know.
like, literally sleeping with her ex-husband. Her husband.
Yeah.
And really, she was a good friend in the end, and I, like, loved that she had a good friend. 'Cause-
Yeah.
well, she still
She
might
needed
have
that.
been, like, actually
Crazy.
the other crazy person, but whatever, we don't know.
Yeah, we
that.
still don't know who the other woman was that he.
Right. So there's a couple things that, like, they left open that could be for season 2, which
Yeah.
I'm down for, but
I thought it was the grandpa, like for 4 out of the 6 episodes.
I liked that grandpa. When he was
His
like,
eyebrows
when
were
he
crazy.
said the cocksucker line, I was like, this is the best show on TV right now.
Well, it probably is. It's like the only show on TV.
Yeah, true. Well,
So good job, HBO. Thanks for keeping us.
Virgin River's really good too if you're looking for other shows. I just finished season 2 of that. And also the Justin Bieber documentary on YouTube. Super, super moving. Like, literally brought me to tears.
Okay. All right. So
holy. It's really good.
So this is Jess Bets. So let's talk some bets. We're gonna talk about Thanksgiving. We went 1-1. Pretty proud of ourselves. The rest of the weekend, I don't think it's worth talking about. It was fine. Whatever.
Did you lose?
Yeah,
Mm.
a lot. But this weekend I'm going to try something new. It's called fading. I don't know if any of you guys know this, but this is a new vocabulary word. It basically means you're really convinced that this bet is going to hit, so you take the opposite.
Okay, yeah, like, oh.
So if I would have
okay.
done that last week, I would have went 5-0.
Okay, fine.
All right.
I know what a fadeaway jumper is, but I guess that's unrelated.
Yeah, kind of not the same, but
And like a fade when a boy gets a fade on their hair.
yeah, neither of those are the same. But yes,
Just
Voc-
definitions. on
just
dictionary.
vocabulary all
Yeah.
day.
I told you guys I got an extensive vocabulary.
All right. So I said I would never do this, but we're gonna start with the Bears. Did you watch the Bears game?
I watched the Bears game, I watched The Undoing, and I went back to the Bears game, and it was still the same sad story.
Yeah, a very sad story.
Because it was actually perfect timing, like right in the middle of the Bears game.
Yeah.
It brought me like so much, like, oh my god, I needed that. And then went back to the Bears game, saw what was going on TV, and was like, I'm going to call it an early night. So
Yeah.
I got a good bedtime.
That's a good sign, yeah.
Mhm.
So the Bears are playing the Lions, who ironically just fired their GM and their coach, which is what the Bears should do. So I wonder if it's like kind of looking in the mirror when these two teams play. We just got word that Mitchie is starting again, so hold on to your butts, I guess.
Good for
It's going to be a
him.
wild ride. So Lions are +3. And so in my mind, I'm like, yes, the Lions should cover that. The Bears are horrible. The Lions have Matthew Stafford, who, I don't know, I would take him, right? I would take
That
him
guy
as
looks
well.
like he just left a frat party. Like, he
Oh,
does
yeah, for
not
sure.
look like he should be playing any football games. So I don't know if you should root for any of these people.
Well,
It feels like a game you should sit out.
but I'm going to fade myself.
Okay.
So I want to take the Lions +3. So therefore, I'm taking the Bears -3. And I said I would never bet on the Bears again.
Well,
because
everybody
they always break my
vote
heart.
for the other team.
So
Vote for the Lions.
I don't know if you
then.
want to unfade and then also then go for the Lions if it gets very complicated. But that's what I'm going with. Bears -3. I don't know. Mitchie's going to find Allen Robinson in the end zone. I mean, like, that's his only hope. None of the tight ends can really catch.
Do they still have Club Dub? I mean, obviously they haven't been doing it in a while because we're kind of
Like, for their sake, if they win, they should just, Club Dub's canceled for COVID reasons. Like, they should, under no circumstances, do any version of Club Dub.
Is the locker room like social distance now? Do you guys think people are still walking around with no pants on, like 6 feet apart? Or-
I don't know. I've seen other teams, like TikToks and
Mhm.
stuff. Like the Saints just got in trouble because they posted a video of a party that they had, or like a celebration that they
I
had.
knew I liked New Orleans.
Yeah, and now they're in trouble. The NFL, Roger Goodell came down on them.
Money.
All right, the next game we're gonna talk about Colts Texans. Phil Rivers, the one with 9 kids.
Yep, I know him, but I didn't know what team he's on.
So I'm thinking they had a pretty good Thanksgiving, festive, got ready for the holidays in the Rivers household. And to me, the Colts -3.5 seems easy, right? Texans, I mean, they're meh. But this is a divisional game. So again, makes all the sense in the world to take the Colts, so we're taking the Texans. Texans +3.5. Let's do it. Sean Watson should have been a Bears quarterback. He's not, and we're rooting for him. Go to Sean.
She's still not over it.
I'm never going to be over it. Thanks, Ryan Pace. What else do we got on the docket this weekend? Saints Falcons. So Saints, sorry about your loss of a draft pick and fine for dancing around without masks on. So in my mind, Saints -3. I know they just played a couple of weeks ago, and I took the Falcons because I was very confident. Taking the Saints -3 seems like the obvious choice. Therefore, taking Falcons +3.
They got that Mercedes-Benz stadium.
Yeah, and if you have a Mercedes-Benz, you get to park in the special lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They have Chick-fil-A in there too, but like doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense because it's closed on Sunday. Like Kanye says, you my Chick-fil-A. And then like, why do they have that there for Monday Night Football only? Do they
Yeah.
open it for concerts?
I'm assuming they must have something else going on out like the rest of the year.
Maybe.
Otherwise, not a wise investment. All right, and then this is the one game I'm not fading. It's the Pats at the Chargers. The Patriots have won a few games in a row, which I think is astonishing at this point. They're playing the Chargers, and I just like the Chargers. They can score, so I'm taking Chargers +1. It's like kind of a pick-em, whatever. And then my last pick over for Eagles and Packers. I'm just going over. Packers can score a lot. Aaron Rodgers. I found him on TikTok yesterday.
What's he doing? Just looking at himself in the mirror, being annoying.
Yeah, kind of. He did like a split screen with some other video just to see himself. So.
He's like, I don't want to talk to my family no more.
Yeah, you can't ever trust a person that doesn't like their family.
Unless there's really good reasons to not like their family, but like you gotta tell us.
Yeah, you
about
gotta
it.
tell us. We're just gonna judge you if you don't.
Right,
So,
like I want to know why you don't like your mama no more.
tell us. All right, and then I have a special for you. There's a sale going on Monday night. We get a 2-for-1. 2 games, 1 night.
What kind of sale is this?
Just 2 games in 1 night.
Oh, that's not a sale.
It's like buy one, get one free.
No, that's not a sale because I still gotta put money on these games.
Oh, well, yeah, but
But I
we'll
don't
win.
really, honestly.
All right, Monday night, real quick. Washington at Pittsburgh. I'm taking Washington +9.5. Again, kind of think Pittsburgh's going to cover, so therefore just taking the opposite. And then Bills at 49ers. taking Bills minus 1.5. 49ers, I mean, they look decent last week, but I just think the Bills are the better team. Josh Allen, you love him. Part of my take.
I
Shout
do.
out.
He's got big hands. That's what Big Cat always says. I never actually verified it, but
Well, we should verify it when we go to Buffalo next year.
yeah.
All right, Jenny, what time is it?
Tea time.
Woo. All right, what do you got this week?
Tea time is Larsa Pippen still a skank. She's spotted out and about with a 24-year-old married NBA player. I don't know who the guy is.
I'm looking him up right now. We're
Um,
doing some research.
I'm probably never gonna know who the guy is, but moral of the story is Larsa can't be trusted. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husbands. Mostly hide your husbands. Hide your NBA players.
And your sons, probably.
And your sons. You just never know. He's 24. I saw her out and about earlier, like a month or two ago, with the guy from the show on Netflix where you can't date, you can't make out with people or you lose money. Too Hot to Handle.
Never heard of that show.
Yeah, you did watch Too Hot to Handle.
No, I've never watched that.
Well, that's a must watch too. Then, well, you're home.
I'm gonna be busy.
It's a very good show. But
Wait, so he's
on and
married?
out- Well, yeah, this guy from the NBA that
Malik Beasley.
Wikipedia is giving you $2.75. $2.75.
Wikipedia wants me to
of
donate.
knowledge this year. Take a minute. Wikipedia, pay your own bills. Who is this fucking guy?
Okay, wait, I just learned something new. Okay, Malik Beasley's grandfather was in the movie Rudy.
What was his character?
He was
He's not Rudy.
the Notre Dame coach, Coach Warren, welcoming new walk-on players to fall practice. So,
Seems made up.
I
You
mean,
know
now
what?
he's just riding on the coattails of his grandfather, which is kind of
interesting
lame.
thing about, not to change the subject here, Wikipedia is we could have written that.
Well, that's true.
You know what I mean?
But-
Can't you like write on Wikipedia?
And his poor girlfriend, Montana Yao.
Sad.
Montana, we're here for you.
She was part of my TMZ News Alert too, and she's a very pretty lady. Actually,
Yeah.
I thought she was prettier than Larsa, to be honest.
Ew, Larsa.
Go home to your world that you made Scottie Pippen, 33, pay for, and ride your little water slide down into your pool.
No wonder the Kardashians hate you.
Because she's philandering with Tristan Thompson,
Yeah.
and you know,
Find your
she
own
just-
man.
Mm-hmm.
That's, PSA
Mhm.
on Jess Betts today.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for our 40
Maybe,
subscribers.
maybe.
We appreciate you all. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for?
And please comment down below if you've ever donated to Wikipedia's fund because they pose.
And I would like to know how much you've also donated to Wikipedia because I just don't even want to donate $2.75.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Peace.
Makes you love.